everyone, welcome back to English Skill Builder. Let me ask you something today. How many times have you spoken English and suddenly stopped because you were worried about your pronunciation? Maybe you knew the sentence, maybe you knew the words. But when it was time to speak, you thought, what if I say it wrong? What if someone laughs at me? My friend, your English does not need to be perfect to be powerful. You simply need to keep practicing. And what if I told you that you don't need 1 hour every day? You don't need expensive classes. You don't need complicated books. You just need 10 minutes a day. Yes, only 10 minutes. In those 10 minutes, you can train your ears to hear English more clearly, train your mouth to produce sounds more naturally, and slowly build the confidence to speak without fear. Because pronunciation is not about changing who you are. It is about making your voice clear so people can understand the beautiful message you already have inside you. If you really want to improve your English pronunciation, the first thing you need to understand is that pronunciation begins with listening. Before your mouth can produce a sound correctly, your ears need to recognize what that sound actually sounds like. Many English learners spend a lot of time reading words from books, memorizing vocabulary, and studying grammar, but they do not spend enough time listening carefully to how native or fluent speakers actually pronounce those words. And that is why sometimes you may know hundreds of English words but still feel uncomfortable when you speak them. Think about it this way. If you want to learn a song, you usually listen to it again and again before you can sing it naturally. You hear the melody, the rhythm, the pauses, and the way the singer connects different words. After listening many times, your brain starts remembering the pattern. English pronunciation works in a similar way. You need to listen before you repeat, so for the first few minutes of your daily pronunciation practice, simply listen. Choose a short English video, a podcast, a speech, or a conversation. Do not try to understand every single word. Instead, pay attention to the speaker's pronunciation. Listen to how they open their mouth, where they put stress, how they connect words, and where they pause. Your goal is not to copy their personality or accent. Your goal is to notice the natural movement of English sounds. Then comes the second part, and this is where your mouth becomes your training partner. After listening to a short sentence, pause the audio and repeat exactly what you heard. Try to copy the rhythm and sound as closely as possible. If the speaker says, I want to improve my English, do not just repeat the words from memory. Listen carefully to the complete sentence and then try to reproduce the same flow at first. It may feel strange. You might feel like your mouth is not cooperating with you. You may pronounce a word differently from the speaker. You may even laugh at yourself when you hear your own voice. That is completely normal. You are training muscles that have not been trained in this particular way before. Do not be afraid of sounding imperfect. Every mistake is information. When you hear yourself saying something differently from the original speaker, you have discovered exactly what you need to practice. Instead of feeling embarrassed, become curious. Ask yourself, what sound did I make? What sound did the speaker make? What is different between them? You can even record your voice on your phone. Choose one short sentence and record yourself saying it. Then listen to the original sentence again and compare the two. You might notice that your words are correct, but your rhythm is different. Maybe you are stressing every word equally. Maybe you are speaking too quickly. Maybe you are adding an extra sound to a word. These small differences can become much easier to recognize when you hear yourself. Another powerful technique is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a speaker and repeating almost immediately after them without waiting too long. Imagine the speaker says, I really want to speak English confidently, and you follow right behind them. You are not translating the sentence in your head. You are simply following the sound, rhythm, and flow. Start with very short sentences. Do not choose a difficult 5-minute speech on your first day. Pick a sentence that is easy enough for you to understand but challenging enough to practice. Listen to it 3 times. Repeat it slowly, then repeat it at normal speed. Finally, record yourself and listen again, and remember, you do not need to practice 50 words in one day. One sentence practiced deeply can be more useful than 50 sentences repeated carelessly. Your goal is quality, not quantity. When you repeat a sentence several times, your brain begins to recognize its sound pattern. Your mouth becomes more comfortable producing those sounds, and slowly, pronunciation becomes less of something you have to think about and more of something your body remembers. That is why 10 focused minutes every day can be more powerful than one long practice session once a week. 10 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow, and 10 minutes the next day. Little by little, your ears become sharper, your mouth becomes more flexible, your rhythm becomes more natural, and the sounds that once felt difficult begin to feel familiar. especially when you keep listening to the same sentence, repeating it with patience, recording your voice, comparing it with the original, and then trying it again with a little more control. When you are learning English pronunciation, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is trying to fix everything at once. English has many sounds that may feel unfamiliar, especially when your first language uses different sounds or mouth movements. You may know thousands of English words, but if certain sounds are difficult for you, speaking can still feel uncomfortable. That is why the smartest way to improve your pronunciation is to focus on one difficult sound at a time. Think about it like learning any new skill. If you want to become good at something, you don't try to master every part of it in one day. You choose one small area, practice it repeatedly, and slowly make it natural. Pronunciation works the same way. Maybe you struggle with the sound in think. Maybe the sound feels strange. Maybe you confuse ship and sheep or rice and rise. Maybe the difference between V and dal is difficult. Instead of becoming frustrated, choose one sound and give it your full attention. Start by listening carefully. Before you try to pronounce a difficult sound, you need to understand what it actually sounds like. Listen to native or fluent English speakers saying the word slowly. Don't just listen to the whole sentence. Pay attention to the specific sound that causes you trouble. Listen 2 or 3 times. Then listen again and notice how the speaker moves from one sound to another. After listening, look at your own mouth. Yes, your mouth matters. Your tongue, lips, teeth, and jaw all play a role in pronunciation. Sometimes we think pronunciation is only about the voice, but it is actually about movement. When you learn a new sound, notice where your tongue is placed, whether your lips are rounded, whether your teeth touch your lips, and how much air comes out of your mouth. For example, with the sound in words like think, your tongue gently comes between your teeth, and air moves through the small space. At first, it may feel uncomfortable or unnatural. That is completely normal. You are teaching your mouth a movement it may not be used to making. Don't expect it to feel natural immediately. Now take that difficult sound and practice it alone. Don't start with long sentences. Repeat the sound slowly several times, then practice it inside simple words. If your difficult sound is, you could practice words like think, 3, thank, this, and that. Say each word slowly, then say it again at a normal speed. The next step is to compare similar sounds. This is extremely helpful because sometimes the problem is not that you cannot make a sound, but that you cannot hear the difference between 2 sounds. For example, ship and sheep are different. Live and leave are different. Fan and van are different. If your ears cannot clearly recognize the difference, your mouth will have a harder time producing it correctly. So listen to 2 words and repeat them. Record your voice on your phone and listen to yourself. Don't judge yourself harshly. Instead, become your own coach. Ask yourself, does my pronunciation sound close to the example? Which part sounds different? Recording yourself can reveal things you don't notice while speaking. Then move from words to short sentences. If you are practicing the sound, you could say, I think this is better. Repeat it slowly. Then repeat it naturally. Don't worry about speaking quickly. Clear pronunciation is more important than speed. Your goal is not to sound like someone else. Your goal is to make your English understandable and comfortable. You can also use your 10-minute daily practice in a simple way. Spend the first 2 minutes listening to your target sound. Spend the next 3 minutes practicing the sound in individual words. Use another 3 minutes for short sentences. Then spend the final 2 minutes recording yourself and listening back. Do this with one difficult sound for several days before moving to another. When you give your brain and mouth enough repetition, the movement gradually becomes easier. What once felt strange can start feeling normal. And remember, making mistakes during pronunciation practice is not failure. Every mistake is information. It tells you what needs more attention. Don't feel embarrassed when your pronunciation isn't perfect. Be proud that you are willing to practice something difficult. Your accent is part of your journey, and improving pronunciation does not mean you have to erase your identity. The goal is clarity, confidence, and better communication. So instead of saying, my pronunciation is bad, start saying, I am working on one sound today. That small change in mindset can make your practice much easier. Choose one sound, listen carefully, watch how it is produced, practice it slowly, put it into words, use those words in sentences, record yourself, listen again, repeat tomorrow. Because when you stop trying to fix everything at once and start improving one sound at a time, pronunciation becomes less frightening and much more manageable. The third and most important step is to practice for just 10 minutes every single day. Because consistency is what turns a small effort into a powerful change. You might think that 10 minutes is too short to make a real difference, but when you use those 10 minutes correctly, they can become one of the most valuable parts of your English learning journey. You do not need to sit for hours with a grammar book or spend your entire day trying to memorize difficult words. What you need is a simple routine that you can repeat every day without feeling overwhelmed. Think about it this way. If you practice English pronunciation for 10 minutes today and then forget about it for the next 2 weeks, your progress will be very slow. But if you give yourself 10 focused minutes every day, your brain begins to recognize English sounds more naturally. Your mouth becomes more comfortable producing those sounds. Your ears become better at noticing small differences between words. And slowly, the pronunciation that once felt difficult starts becoming easier. The first few days may not feel exciting. You might listen to a sentence and think, I cannot pronounce this like a fluent speaker. You may repeat the same word again and again and still feel that something is wrong. But this is completely normal. Learning pronunciation is like training a muscle. The first day of exercise does not suddenly make you strong. You repeat the movement, you make mistakes, you correct yourself, and you continue. With time, your body becomes stronger. English pronunciation works in a similar way. During your 10 minutes, choose a short English sentence and listen to it carefully. Do not immediately try to speak quickly. First, listen to every sound. Notice how the speaker connects words. Notice where the voice becomes stronger and where it becomes softer. Then repeat the sentence slowly. After that, repeat it again at a natural speed. You do not have to copy the speaker perfectly. Your goal is to become clearer and more comfortable with every repetition. You can also record your own voice during these 10 minutes. This is one of the simplest ways to notice your progress. Sometimes you believe that you are saying a word correctly, but when you listen to your recording, you hear a sound that needs improvement. Do not feel embarrassed when this happens. Instead, be proud that you found something you can work on. Your recording is not there to judge you. It is there to show you where you can grow. Try choosing just 3 to 5 sentences every day. Repeat each sentence several times. Focus on the sounds that feel difficult. If one word feels uncomfortable, slow it down and practice that word separately. Then put it back into the sentence. This small process can make a huge difference because you are not trying to improve everything at once. You are giving your brain enough time to understand and remember what you are practicing. And please do not compare your pronunciation with someone who has been speaking English for 10 or 20 years. Their journey is different from yours. You are not competing with them. You are competing with the version of yourself who was afraid to speak yesterday. If yesterday you were too nervous to say one sentence, and today you say it with a little more confidence, that is progress. There will be days when you feel motivated, and there will be days when you do not want to practice at all. On those difficult days, remember that you do not need to feel motivated to continue. You only need to start. Tell yourself, I will practice for just 10 minutes. 10 minutes feels small enough to begin. And once you begin, you may discover that you want to continue for longer. Make your 10-minute practice a part of your daily life. Practice after breakfast, before sleeping, during a break, or whenever you have a quiet moment. The exact time does not matter as much as the habit. When something becomes a habit, you no longer have to fight with yourself every day to do it. You simply do it because it has become part of your routine. Most importantly, allow yourself to make mistakes. Your pronunciation will not improve if you are constantly afraid of hearing yourself speak. Mistakes are not proof that you are bad at English. They are evidence that you are practicing. Every wrong sound gives you information. Every correction makes you more aware. Every repetition gives your brain another opportunity to learn, so give yourself 10 minutes today. Listen carefully, repeat confidently, record your voice, notice your mistakes, and try again. Tomorrow, give yourself another 10 minutes. Then do it again the next day. You may not notice a dramatic change after one day, but after a few weeks, you may suddenly realize that words are coming out more easily. After a few months, you may notice that you are speaking with less hesitation and more confidence. And one day, you may look back at your old recordings and realize how far you have come. Your progress does not have to be loud. Sometimes progress is simply opening your mouth and speaking one sentence that you were once afraid to say. Sometimes it is pronouncing one difficult sound correctly after trying 20 times. Sometimes it is speaking without stopping to worry about every little mistake. These small victories matter because they are building something much bigger than pronunciation. They are building confidence, so never underestimate 10 minutes. 10 focused minutes repeated every day can become hundreds of minutes of practice over time. And those minutes can slowly change the way you hear English, the way you speak English, and most importantly, the way you feel when you use English in front of other people